Hi, it's Karen with Living Our Dream Homestead, where today I've done a Meijer shopping haul. Got a lot of stuff. I was kind of stocking up. So we'll go ahead and first start here. I got some wheat germ today at Meijer. It was not on sale, but I didn't have any extras in my storage in the basement. And I really want to have extras of this because this is something that I have every day with some blueberries and I make a smoothie. So I went ahead and bought 2 of those. I was running low on Tylenol, so I went ahead and picked up some Tylenol. This is actually the store brand. You can really save a lot, definitely on any kind of health and beauty aids if you buy the store brand. This one was $5 for the Meijer, and if I would have bought the Tylenol brand, it was $10. Well, $9.49, that's almost $10. So same amount of pills. I'd try the store brand if you can. I ended up getting some canning stuff. Now, not all of their canning stuff was clearance, but the Fruit Fresh was. This is regular $5.39 at my local Meijer store, and it was on sale for $3.24. Had that little like orange sticker. I assume it's clearance, and it is good until November 2024. So I snagged up 2 of those because you couldn't beat the price. They also had liquid pectin. Ball brand. I usually just get the Certo brand because you get 2 pouches in a pack, just like this one, but it's cheaper. Well, they didn't have any of that. They had the Ball brand. Again, it was clearance. This is regular $6, and they had it down to, I think it was $3, so half off. So again, I had to snag 2 of those because it was a good deal, especially for that peach preserves that I make with this. I snagged some colored pencils for my daughter. This actually was only $1 at Meijer for crazy art colored pencils. She likes to color, like adult coloring books, in her spare time. So I ended up snagging for my son, actually. I don't think my husband, I made him once a sweet potato pie from scratch. This is like, oh gosh, probably 15 years ago. And he said it was okay, but we do not like pumpkin pie. They had the sweet potato pies clearance. It was only $2.10. This was regular $7. So they had a couple laying on the table, and I figured I'll go ahead and snag this. I think my son has had a sweet potato pie and liked it. So I figured I'd go ahead and give him this, and this would be able to serve his whole family for that price. So that was a good deal. And then I ended up getting, if I could get it, my daughter needed a cutting board, and all their cutting boards at Meijer were 20% off. She does know because I showed her this one and another one and said, which one would you prefer to have? So this one was like $7.99 and you got 20% off. So you couldn't beat that. So here they're having deals even before it's Christmas because this was supposed to be like a Christmas gift for her. So I'll go ahead and put that down there. Now at my local Meijer store, I've been buying those little, I guess, K-cups for my husband in the store brand, which was Frederick's, is the store brand for Meijer. And they did away with those. So he has enough for, I think, maybe 2-3 months. So he does have that special pod that you get for your machine that you can put ground coffee in it. And then you could still have, a cup of coffee, just not buying those little cups because those little cups are so expensive. So they had this signature blend ground coffee decaffeinated. This was 20 ounces and this is $7.49. So that's not too horrible because that's about, the K-cups were a little bit higher. I usually would try to get them on sale, but again, they're no longer carrying them in the decaffeinated ones. So I figured let's go ahead and have him try this just because, hey, more of it, probably a better deal. I ended up snagging, they had raspberries at Meijer this week. I guess they were trying to get rid of them. They look fairly good. They don't look like they have any mold. These are 99 cents for each one, which is a steal. My plan is I'm going to go ahead and freeze this, and I make this raspberry sauce that I put on a cheesecake. I usually make a cheesecake for Thanksgiving or Christmas, and I make a homemade either strawberry or raspberry sauce, and the raspberry sauce to go on top is to die for. So I had to snag these to throw them in the freezer. I ended up getting another peanut butter. You're probably thinking, oh boy, I really love my peanut butter. I do. So I just didn't have another one in the basement, and I wanted to have a spare because you just never know. And I do eat it frequently. I usually have an apple a day with some peanut butter. So, like I said, I go through it quite a bit. I needed some more sugar. I've been making a lot of the applesauce. I've been going through the sugar, and I decided to go ahead and pick up an extra one. I think I only had 2 in my basement. Again, the holidays coming up, we will of course go through more sugar. So I just snagged one. It was the same price. Looks like all the regular unbleached flour is all gone. I was planning on getting some at my local Meijer store. Seems to be strange for it to be totally gone. I ended up getting the sweetened condensed milk in the Meijer brand. This was $1.99. This is just the everyday low price. The name brand was $2.49. So, you know, this is just as good, and it has all natural ingredients. It's the same as the other one, just it's a store brand. So I usually use this to make ice cream. I make a peanut butter ice cream that it will be going up in the future months on the videos, and this is really good with it. My husband was a little low on crackers. Again, this is stocking up. I only had 1 of these in my basement. I would really like to have 3 of everything if I can. You know, again, I'm not trying to do that every single week because I'm trying to stay within a certain amount at the store. So I just snagged 1 this week. This was $1.89, which wasn't a horrible price. I mean, the Zesta, of course, was a whole lot higher. And I figure this will be the other extra one in the basement because he does eat a lot of it, especially on chili. I just made some chili the other day, and the video will be going up in the next couple of months. And he puts his saltine crackers on chili. Well, I snagged some more bananas. I've got lucky enough to find some green ones because I have a lot of yellow ones. And again, it was 65 cents a pound at my local Meijer store. Or excuse me, 55 cents a pound at my local Meijer store. Went ahead and snagged some sweet potatoes. I only got 4. It was 99 cents a pound, so it wasn't too bad. They had regular potatoes this week, and I'll show you that. $5 for 5 pounds of potatoes. I know that's 99 cents a pound, but it still seems high. 8 pounds of potatoes for $9.99. This is at Meijer. I didn't see this. This was around the other corner from the potatoes. So if everybody goes to the potatoes, they'll overbuy. This is on an end cap from the potatoes. This is a better deal. My Meijer had, some of the prices were horrible. And if you didn't go all the way around the corner, you would have missed out on the deal. They had 10 pounds of Idaho potatoes this week for $6, which was a good deal, but I didn't need any because I just bought it at Kroger the other week for $1.99 for a 5-pound bag. But I eat a lot of sweet potatoes, sweet potato casserole. I eat one not every day, but at least 2 times a week. Make like sweet potato fries. Those are really good with those. I needed some cream cheese. I'm going to be making for my husband here in another week pumpkin bars, and I will put that up for another video because we do not like pumpkin pie, but we will eat pumpkin bars. That's really like a pumpkin cake, and then it's got a cream cheese icing, and it was just cheaper to buy the 2-pack this week of cream cheese than it was for me to buy 1. So I ended up snagging this. I needed more cheese to do for our homemade pizzas, and again, the store brand is the one I usually buy. It's just cheaper. And I eat a lot of string cheese, again, because I said I was low in calcium. So the store brand, I like Sargento. I really do. It's great. It's wonderful, but I can't see the price. When this was $3.19 and Sargento is $5.99, I'm buying the store brand. And then here's some sliced cheese. Like I said, I eat a lot of sliced cheese. I might fix like some, say, fries with potatoes and make it into fries and then top them off with cheese and melt it. Oh, it's so good. Put a little garlic on there. Really delicious. So let's see. I ended up getting the apples this week. Instead of going to my local apple orchard, which was cheaper, but now Meijer had apples. So these are Empire apples. They were 79 cents a pound. And then I ended up getting 2 bags of Macintosh apples. I'm going to make some more applesauce for my husband and can it because, like I said, my family loves applesauce. We eat a lot of it, and I need to have a lot of it canned. It tastes a whole lot better than the Mott's out there. Mott's is okay, but if you can have homemade, hands down better. So I was able to go ahead and I picked up just 1 pack of tissues. I have a couple in the basement, not that many, but occasionally I'll pick up 1 here, 1 there, you know, just to stock up so that it's not so overwhelming where I'm like buying 4 or 5. Now, if this was on sale, surely I would buy more, but usually when I go to the store, when this is on sale tissues, it's right clean and I don't even get one. So I figured I'd go ahead and snag one now. This was $1.79 for, does it say how many tissues are in here? 120. So that was a decent deal. I needed another loaf of bread. Again, I store my bread in the refrigerator to prolong the life of the bread. I ended up snagging this. They had Breyer's natural vanilla ice cream. Now, you didn't have to buy the natural vanilla. It was all Breyer's ice cream. Shockingly, this was $4.99 for this, which is shocking to me. But if you had their digital coupons, it was buy one, and then I got the other one for free. So I could not beat that with that price. I figured I'd stock this in my freezer for the holidays coming up, especially for the pumpkin bars that I'm going to be making for Thanksgiving. This would be excellent with the pumpkin bars. All right, and then I ended up snagging a chicken. Now the chicken was not a whole chicken. It's a Meijer brand. This one's 6-pound chicken, $1.49 a pound. Now this was not on sale, but we are getting closer to Thanksgiving, and it seems like sometimes I go to my Meijer store and they don't have whole chickens in the store. That's what we buy for Thanksgiving. We really don't like turkey meat. You know, if I get one and it's free, sure, of course, I'll go ahead and fix it for my family, but we really like the chicken. So I usually end up buying 3 whole chickens, and that serves all of us for Thanksgiving. So I bought this to go ahead and freeze it for Thanksgiving. So I figure I got to think ahead just because, like I said, I could get there and shop the week of Thanksgiving and then be out of chicken. And then it would be like, oh, great, what are we going to do now? Have something else, you know. So I got that. Now, I ended up getting a roast. This is another chuck roast like I had the other 2 weeks ago. We've already eaten through, I think we've eaten through 2. I have 1 left in my freezer, but I do fix these a lot. This is a chuck roast. It was on sale this week at my Meijer store for $4.99 a pound, which is a good deal because regular price is $7.69 a pound. So that wasn't too bad. Instead of $16, I got this for $10.43. This is just a little bit over 2 pounds, but this will serve my husband and I for at least 2 meals and then a lunch or 2 for me. So you can't beat that. And this again was the chuck roast that I used for that recipe for in the Instapot for. It's one I used. So that was a good deal. And then they ended up having hamburger on sale this week. The beef. My cashier said, oh, did you see hamburger? It was good price this week. I said, yeah, it was $5 a pound. I guess it's regular, maybe $6 a pound. But this is the last package they had in the store. If I would have got the ground chuck, that would have been $7. So that wasn't going to happen. So I ended up getting, this was almost 2 pounds, 1.89 pounds for $9.43. And I'm going to go ahead and freeze this in the food saver bags to prolong the life. So I ended up getting that. So I ended up, my granddaughters, they love Dino Buddy's chicken nuggets. And these are no antibiotics and no artificial whatever. So I feel good about giving them these. This is, like I said, their favorite. And I usually try to have them on hand, which I'm totally out of them. They were on sale. And so I decided I'd go ahead and snag this box. I guess this regular box is $10 at the store. And it was on sale for $8. So I figured I'd just get the bigger box. And that way, when they come over, they have something to eat. I'm trying to get my husband to have a little bit more different varieties of vegetables. He just doesn't seem to like that many varieties of vegetables. So I snagged him some radishes this week that I'm going to go ahead and thinly slice on his salad to add a little bit more of a vegetable. I snagged, because I was low, I eat a lot of frozen Meijer carrots. And again, the store brand is cheaper than me buying Bird's Eye. So I went ahead and snagged those. And then I snagged another wild blueberries. Like I said, I mix this with my wheat germ and make a smoothie every morning. And I usually try to have at least 2 of these on hand in the basement, and I was down to 1. So I figured I needed to go ahead and get another one to stock up. I usually buy my lettuce from Kroger, but we are totally out of lettuce in the house. So I figured I got to see if I can get something till I can go to Kroger on Friday when I'm in the area. Again, I don't try to make a special trip. If I'm in the area, then I go ahead and go to my Kroger store. But Meijer had this. This is name brand, Dole, and this is a really big bag of lettuce. It says it is 2 pounds, and it is $3.23. It was 40% off, and I thought, you're thinking, oh gosh, are we going to be able to eat that lettuce before it goes bad? Probably, or at least more than all of it. But you know, if I got like a big head of lettuce at Meijer, it would have been higher than $3.23. So I figured I'm going to go ahead and snag this. And they had a couple of these on the shelf. Not too many, but a couple. And then they ended up having this. My husband only eats this occasionally, and I know my son loves it. Jimmy Dean's stuffed hash browns. Looks like the package was open. They retaped it. They got it 30% off for $4.99. Yeah, $5 for this is high, but would you believe this is now $7 something in the store? It's a 4-count, meat lovers, potatoes with sausage, ham, bacon, cheddar, and mozzarella and cheese. So I figure it would give my husband like a little treat, you know, for breakfast. Again, usually I make him an omelet, which that video I put up in the next couple of months, like a pepper omelet. Or, you know, he may eat some kind of breakfast sandwich real quick if I can't make something. But I thought that was a good deal. And then I ended up snagging, we needed some more fish for my husband. Beer battered fillets. This was not on sale. This was $5.89. They had Gordon's fish was $7.35. There was a digital coupon. I would have got it for $6.35, but you know, my husband doesn't care between, you know, Gordon's or Van Camp's. So this one was the cheaper one. Same amount of fish as the other one. So we got the Van Camp's. So I thought that was a really good deal. You know, so that was all of my grocery haul today. I ended up spending about $178, so it wasn't too bad. I had actually, so my bill actually was $188. I had $10 off because I use a Meijer credit card, and after you spend so much, they send you in your bill a $10 coupon that you get to use in their stores. So I ended up paying $178 for all this. If you like what you're seeing today, please hit the subscribe button down below. Well, this was Karen. Thank you for watching Living Our Dream Homestead, and I hope you have a good day.